Wow. ZR1 is out, right? And the new ZR1 is out too. Can I say it like that? Okay, the initial ZR1 has come out. The next model year one has been unveiled with the new interior and bigger brakes. I was initially thinking going like, well, why did they already announce that they're putting in bigger brakes in the new ZR1 for 2026? Why even come out with the standard ZR1 the way it is? And then it started to hit me. Well, why develop newer brakes out of nowhere, right? Doesn't really make much sense. But with this new ZR1X, okay, everything makes a bit more sense now. When you accelerate that fast, and then you have that much more weight thrown on top of the ZR1, you're going to need just more stopping force. That's why you don't necessarily see these size brakes on other cars. They don't weigh the same nor accelerate as fast as the ZR1. It's a double-edged sword. The car looks absolutely insane, but it makes sense why they needed 10 piston brakes and then 6 piston brakes out back. Hey guys, I'm Austin. Welcome back to the Speed Phenom YouTube channel. Today, this is an exciting time. I am pumped right now. You may see I'm pumped. I think I'm visually looking pumped. I'm excited because I love these Corvettes. I love all these cars coming out. The new Temerarios, the new McLaren W1s. All these cars are just so good right now. I'm a fan of everything. However, when you look at this new Corvette, then like my pastime or maybe your pastime with Corvette, we've had so much fun over the years seeing how they've been upgrading these cars. Now the next one is coming out and it's the pinnacle. It's one that we've been looking forward to for like 5 years now, 6 years from now. Well, now, I thought actually we'd have to wait 2 more years for the Zora. I don't know why they came out with it so soon. Could they come out with another one? I'm a bit disappointed in a few areas about this car, but I will save that for another video because they're just I don't want to say nitpicky, but because what I'm going to say that I'm not happy with, they're pretty significant things, but let's just pause that for now and continue forward because the car is amazing. So don't take it like, oh, I don't like the car. Every car has goods and bads. We'll touch base on that in a future episode. But in this episode, I think we have a tough question to solve. That is with the ZR1 right now. It's a bit strange buying the new ZR1 to one extent. The car looks amazing, and this is going to be the rarest version of the ZR1 most likely. However, I'm not getting into it because I want to get a rare car. I'm getting into it because I want to get the best Corvette yet, or the fastest one yet, so we can see how fast it is on the track. If we really fundamentally break it down, the new ZR1 for 2025 is not going to be the pinnacle version of the ZR1. We have the 2026 ZR1 with more performance, and then we have the 2026 ZR1X. It may make most sense, this is a wild one to say, to postpone the order of the ZR1 right now, which would mean walking away from the order that I would essentially have right now to get a future one. Technically, I think it would be easier because markups won't be as high in general for everybody. But when it comes to the ZR1X, how is that going to work? Because I know with the Z06 and some of these cars, these dealers say they have thousands or hundreds of people on these lists. I don't know if there's going to be thousands of people on a list to get the new ZR1X for $300,000. Real quickly, if you guys need any paint protection film, ceramic coating, window tinting, or windshield protection film, we have a ton of services we offer you here at our premier PPF studio on the beach of Carlsbad, California, Speed Phenom Film. Make sure to give us a call at 760-496-8607 and we can give you a quote today. Special rates apply to all Speed Phenom subscribers, so we'd love to take care of you. Make sure to call us again at 760-496-8607. Back to the video. Wow, I really want to know, what do you think? Are you going to try to get this car? Is it going to be worthwhile to you? Please let us know in the comment section below. Again, I keep saying it. These new Corvettes are going to be crazy. Is this really America's new hypercar? I know it looks insane with performance and everything, but that's a lot of money. I'm talking about money right here. Are there thousands of people on the waiting list to get a new 296 GTB or these other supercars that are $300,000? Those are Ferraris. Those are Maseratis, McLarens, Lamborghinis. I'm very curious. I'm gonna bet a vast majority of people who are trying to buy the ZR1X for $300,000, maybe even closer to $400,000 may not be able to really buy the car. They're just doing it because they want to do it. But that doesn't make it any easier for people who want to buy it because these dealers are seeing their lists come in and they have, hundreds of people. how do you stand a chance getting it? And this is my big concern, because if I were to get the ZR1X instead, this is going to be a car that is much harder to get, which could mean that I'd have to wait a much longer amount of time to get it. Are you guys fine, if we held off and got the ZR1X? Because I know many people wanted to see how the ZR1 performed against the GTD and the 750S. Right now, as it speaks, those cars are coming out side by side, right? The ZR1X, so it's like, why would you pay $240,000 for a ZR1, pay all the fees and the registration fees in California, to sell it and then get the ZR1X? It doesn't really make much sense to me, because the amount of money that you're paying and even the registration costs is so high. It's really so high. Please let me know what you guys think. I think it's time for me to pivot and go after the ZR1X. I think many of you are going to feel the same exact way. I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're trying to buy a new Corvette ZR1, are you going to hold off to get the ZR1X, or are you going to hold off to get a 2026 Corvette ZR1 because you have the bigger brakes? Now, please keep this in mind. I think the current 2025 ZR1 is a really cool car, and don't think that you're getting anything lesser. I would just say, if you're after getting the newest version of the car, the fastest version of the car, it's always nice to look at how things are changing and be informed buyers, because that's the best power that we have. We are the informed buyers. And if you were to go buy a 2025 ZR1 just to sell to buy a 2026 ZR1, you're not really making out in the end of the day. You want to make sure that you make smart financial decisions. Smart financial decisions, for me at least, is if I waited to buy the ZR1X, I would be able to save all that money on fees, and we're not even talking about any possible markups that could occur. We need to talk about markups, so definitely stay tuned for a future video as we completely break down the dealer markups and how that's going to be for this brand new Corvette ZR1X, the fastest, craziest, most expensive, and most powerful Corvette ever made. How would you feel right now if you did not know about these newer ZR1s coming out and you already locked in and bought a current ZR1? Out of nowhere, you just found out they have a newer interior coming out, a bigger brake setup, and then one with more horsepower. What would you think? If you enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like button. It really does help me out, and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. And while you do that, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video coming out when I post them. Don't forget, if you guys need any paint protection film or other services for your car, make sure to give us a call at 760-496-8607, and you'll get a hold of one of our representatives here at our premier PPF studio on the beach of Carlsbad, California. We'd love to take care of you, and we have special rates for Speed Phenom subscribers. I'll see you in the next episode.